What's up everybody, this is Adam with Everyday Retro Gaming, and we're going to go over Malice for the PlayStation 2. Malice is an action platforming game that probably never should have been released. But this game was developed by Argonaut Games, the same people that made the Super Nintendo FX chip that made Star Fox possible. So this game has to be good, right? Well, I'm going to tell you why you should probably save your precious game time and play something else. The way this game starts off, it seems like there should have been a prequel. There isn't. I've checked. I've never been so confused by a starting cutscene. This dog god guy states,
My dear Malice, we meet again.
No!
when did they even meet before? How'd she even get on the ship? And why doesn't she have a weapon? If this isn't confusing enough already, you come back to life, start talking with some machine guardian. And he's all like, good to see you again, glad you aren't dead. I feel like all the characters somehow know each other and the player is left confused. I mean, I'm no fantastic writer myself, but I'd hope I'd clarify the cutscene a little bit better. After all this, you're given a club and sent off to get a bunch of golden keys, which will help lead you to finding Dog God. It's not a groundbreaking story, but it does give you a reason to play through the wonderful world of Malice, which might have been fun if the combat wasn't so stiff and oversimplified. There might be more attacks in the two that I experienced, but my game locked up and I quit. Finally, the boss fight. That stage was terrible. I didn't save. Why didn't I save? I should have saved.
Good night, honey.
What'd you say?
You didn't save.
There's a quick attack in which you can just spam, a hard-hitting ground slam. You do have the ability to augment these attacks with a magical spell for extra damage. You do get a few more magical spells like the ability to block bullets, super speed, and slow fall. And I mean slow fall. This is how you make an already boring game even more boring. And even trying to use these abilities is even a chore. All these abilities have a shortcut that takes about a second to cast. Not like a cast time, it just takes a second to take effect, as if the game is lagging. If the worlds didn't look so bland, maybe the poor controls could have been overlooked. As you explore the worlds, they just feel empty and not really well thought out. Textures are simple and polygon count for everything is low. This game even suffers from random frame rate drops. The terrible graphics only add to how creepy this damn tree is. This is where the tree boss from Wispy Wood ended up after going on a bender. After all this, you'd think the money would have gone to the voice acting. Well, that really isn't the case. The voice acting only adds to the list of disappointments. It doesn't help the voice acting lets the jokes fall flat.
Okay, so it's rematch time. Get the phone book, let's look him up. He'll be under D or maybe G.
But then there is the sexual innuendo.
I can see you're a girl who knows her way around a big club.
I'm not really sure who their target audience is. Children because of the cartoony graphics and lack of blood, or adults because there's more adult-themed jokes.
Magic makes you kind of floaty. It's nice.
The music might be the highlight to Malice. Some stages have that Kingdom Hearts vibe, and overall it's not too bad. There are some parts where it loops a little bit too quickly or goes silent. This game clearly had some development issues, and after doing some internet research, it seems like Malice was going to launch on the PlayStation 1, but was ported to the Xbox with some lofty goals of having characters voice acted by the band No Doubt, and Gwen Stefani taking the lead role as Malice. The game was later cancelled, only to be revived into what we have today. In the end, this game should have stayed cancelled or had another year of polish. It's interesting to think about what the game would have become with the original vision in mind. But with all these issues and the chance of locking up, I can only say, Malice is not worth a playthrough. Thanks to everyone that watched this video. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Stay safe, stay retro, and hopefully you find the games you're looking for. Later. Why didn't I save? I should have saved.